Come on.
You're gonna police his echolocation now?
No, I'm not saying I am. I'm saying
you're policing his echolocation.
I'm policing his echolocation.
Are you a sergeant trained in echolocation?
Not yet. Maybe I'll take some night classes. Okay. Lou, if all you add to a conversation is settle down, I'm gonna not be settled.
He's kind of got a point, Lou.
That you only had your food and water.
Did we get the gun back?
No, man. We're still in the police station. He's not giving it back yet.
No, he's using his echolocation. He's using his echolocation to pinpoint exactly where it is, which is where, Owen.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry to hear
That's not how echolocation works, you dumbass. You're never getting that certification.
Well, I'm talking and emitting echoes off me, I presume they're called. Echoes? And the gun
You don't even know. You don't even know. You don't even know.
I self-admitted. I haven't taken the night classes yet.
I'm concentrating.
Okay,
Then get off my
I'm
ass.
just gonna
Stop
say,
riding me.
I think we gotta settle down. Everybody just settle down.
Oh yeah.
I'm settled, Blue. Thank you for reining me back in, because I was about to go off the rails of not be settled. But thank you for settling me down.
Well, look, Sergeant Bloom, I appreciate the apology, and I appreciate you talking to him.
It won't happen
all I'm
again.
saying is,
and if it does, please do.
Like I said, it's not the first time either. Is all I was getting at.
Yes.
And that you know that's a problem for me. Is it's not the first time.
And I gotta ask questions like
I get it.
engraving questions.
Oh wait, no. I didn't.
Yeah.
With the misgendering thing.
Now, Lou, why did you have Owen Spinson's gun on your person when I searched you earlier?
Oh my
Because he
God.
said he handed it to a deputy.
Yeah, no, he slipped it in my pocket.
I handed it to the deputy next to me, and that deputy slapped it out of the air into Lou's pocket. It was fucked up.
I mean,
Hey, guys.
So, Lou, how about
lying,
you
so he might have
settle
thought it
down
was
with
me.
having people's guns on your person, Lou?
When I was echolocating, I could echolocate the gun going 90 degrees into Lou's
You don't.
pocket.
Holden doesn't ask echolocation. He's
Hey
fucking
guys,
with me.
which one's the lawyer again?
We're all,
the user?
two of us are
I
lawyers.
believe two of them
I
are.
mean, the
one is an
paralegal.
assistant.
So go ahead.
My God. Okay. So you guys ready? You want me to list the charges with you guys and the client?
Yeah,
or
go
just
ahead.
you guys,
Let me
or-
list the charges, man. I'm already sitting down.
Okay.
Lou notes.
Kirby,
Here
here
it's
is
gonna
Owen
be
Spinson's
one
file.
Hey,
times
hold up one
Rob-
second. I gotta get the
my God.
notes.
Okay.
Oh.
Can you guys just settle down?
All right, I'm ready to start from the top.
I think we all need to take a step back
Yeah.
and settle down.
What did I do?
Kirby,
It's
are
a little
you,
heated, man. Just a little heated.
I feel like
are
it'd be
you,
nothing.
are you
but
filled to the
cordial.
brim?
It's a little heated.
Oh, yeah. Hang on.
I feel like-
Oh,
Oh,
that's
no,
a
I can
different
give it to Kev.
guy.
Kev,
Well, you kept
good to-
escalating.
You good to give this gun back to one of the lawyers here? When they're
Yeah.
all
Is
done?
it to Lou, the guy in the
No,
suit there?
Lou
No,
had
I'm a
this gun
paralegal.
on his person.
Oh, yeah, and then he gave it to.
Yeah,
Which guy is this?
That's
Is this
Owen Spinson.
Okay.
And that's,
that's
who
Owen's
owns this
gun.
firearm, and you can run it to
All
be
right, I
sure.
will
Once
give
you,
it-
all right, thank you so much.
Yeah. It's all good.
You
All right,
don't
guys.
need
You
to
guys
run
ready
it.
for the charges?
Yeah, what are the
Kirby?
charges?
Kirby, goddamn it! Don't make me have that conversation again.
I'm sorry, I won't.
All right. So one times robbery, one times criminal possession of a firearm. He has a ghost gun on him. One times theft of a motor vehicle, and
Dude,
I'm gonna say
you
it-
gotta stop getting distracted. There's no way as a cop you can be getting so fucking distracted all the fucking time. You gotta hone in here, brother. Lock
He's a
in.
good dad.
okay.
He still learned.
One times theft.
What do we get to? We gotta start at the top again?
Now let's start from the top. Hey, one times robbery, one times criminal
Oh,
possession
hold
of
on.
a
I
firearm.
wrote one times Robert.
That's his fault. He said Robert, so.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. One times criminal possession of a firearm, one times theft of a motor vehicle, and then one times criminal possession of explosive.
Of explosives. That was the inert landmine, as you said.
You may want to look up the penal code for possession of explosives. There's a very poignant description.
Listen, man,
in
I'm
the-
just asking for clarification. You don't gotta
I
go
know,
with
but
a tune to
I
me.
know, but I heard you say that. Hey, that guy just said that he said it was inert. You know,
Am I not allowed to quote you? Is that like a?
you are.
Okay.
I'm just letting you know that I'm aware of that, but it still aligns with the penal code for that.
Okay, Your Honor. Get off my ass. Let's go talk to this client.
Oh, okay. You're so rude to me, man. I feel like
I feel like I give what I get. You know.
How am I?
There's a bit of a toot. I'm not gonna lie to you, man.
Really? I feel like
There's a bit of a toot.
Excuse me.
I feel like I'm being nice, man.
Okay.
Holden, am I usually being nice?
We're all
Usually.
lawyers.
Right.
And that's
All
a
right, we
privilege.
Am I giving toot right now, Holden?
I don't know, but I'm gonna speak to my client.
Okay.
Okay, which one of you is my lawyer?
We're
All
two-
of you?
Yeah, we're
We're working
okay.
together right now.
Both blind guys are
That's awesome.
lawyers, and the guy
right,
with the gray
good
hair
counsel.
is a paralegal, so it's all good.
All right. So now that we're in the safety bubble where the cops can't hear us while
Yeah.
we're talking, Oh, I mean, I totally did it. She saw me finishing off. They said BCSO,
Yeah.
and then I squatted down immediately. But that is the lowest crime I've done in the last 48 hours. So I really don't care if they catch me on this one. Just if you can find a way to, like, I don't know, get rid of some of the higher. You see, I don't know where that landmine came from. I was looking through some dumpsters. And
Yeah. So, okay, I'm gonna lay it out for you. The possession charge is gonna be the hardest to fight. The possession of criminal explosives, you're kind of fucked because it includes whether operational or not. So you're kind of screwed on it because unless you
Oh,
can
that's
argue,
tough.
yeah, it's no good. And the gun one, you don't got a
Wasn't
gun
mine.
license. Yeah, and it wasn't yours, and you don't got a license. And...
I was holding it for a friend.
Yeah, so those are gonna be the hardest to fight because they
Yep.
almost certainly have a picture of it
You
on
were
you,
in possession of it.
and you were in possession of it. So
Oh, absolutely.
okay, how about the car?
And
Theft of
They
mur-
went through like 50 keys trying to
did you
find which
steal-
one was the
did you
stolen
steal the
car
vehicle?
of this one. It was awesome.
Did you steal the vehicle?
Are you asking me up front if I stole the vehicle?
Yes.
Oh, absolutely. It was
Okay, I
awesome.
just wanted to clarify.
Okay, did you have the key on you?
Yes, unfortunately, it wasn't my key ring, I believe. Or it could have been not in there.
Okay, do they?
I had a lot of keys on me.
Do you know the owner, or was it just a local you took it from?
Yeah, the owner was a local. It was a nice
Uh-huh.
family. They donated it.
And did it look like they were like taking pictures of the plates and stuff when you're leaving?
Well, I think they just tried to find the key and find the one that allowed them to drive the car. And then they said,
Okay.
"Yep, that's you."
Okay, that's gonna be
I
another
told them
tough
I had
one.
never seen the car before in my life.
And the last one's robbery.
Okay.
So-
Only one of them kind of saw it.
Yeah, but okay, let's be honest. Okay, let's just
I
candid.
absolutely did it. If
Yeah,
that's what
well,
you're asking.
you did say that already. Where we were,
Oh, yeah.
we wearing the exact same thing. Was there a mask at play?
Oh, absolutely not. Again,
Okay.
this is the.
Okay.
I have done
And-
much
and-
worse
and maybe
crimes
they
today.
didn't see
and
Listen,
all of
I
those
would
are
chill with
perfectly
that
covered up.
admission, but yeah, I mean,
Oh
like,
yeah,
listen,
don't tell them that.
we're not going to tell you that, but I'm just saying I would probably stop admitting about other crimes because that's not even like
Well,
helpful like to us. So
oh, I agree.
yeah,
But
okay.
they can't hear me, so it's a good
yeah,
thing.
yeah, no, it's fine. I'm just saying like you just or what's
of course,
helpful,
of
what's
course.
not. So what was the charges, Lou? It was like robbery, theft, possession. Was there evading?
There was one Robert, one criminal possession, one theft, one criminal explosives.
Did
Yeah,
you
I
evade
gave
at
up
any point in time?
immediately.
Okay.
Oh, you
and
just
did
surrendered
give
to
up
him?
right outside of the
Oh, absolutely. Again, I
place that was
did
being
not
robbed?
care about getting caught for this one.
Okay, well they kind of got you on like
Yeah,
all
they
of it,
kinda got
man.
you on
Like it's
everything.
kind
Oh,
of like
absolutely.
Are you just
They
looking
caught
to
me
get time off
red-handed.
here?
I got greedy and went for a second helping.
Is there were you in the car? Did they see you in the car?
Absolutely not. They did
Okay.
not see me in the car or around
But
it.
you had the key.
I had the key in my
Damn,
possession.
if you just didn't have the key, man.
Yeah, if you didn't have the key.
Okay,
man.
well
That's
let's
crazy.
be constructive.
Thank you so much. That's,
ya-
that's great feedback.
Is there
Is there anything?
stuff you'd be willing to like rat
Oh,
on?
they did catch
Like-
me with a gun that had absolutely no serial number on
Yeah,
it
that's gonna be
that I
fun.
was gifted.
Yeah. Would you be willing to like rat on people? Like give up concrete information that leads to an arrest?
I could blame Leo Escobar. He's done a lot wrong to me lately.
Listen, if you want to do that, there's a chance we could trade that information
Furry.
for
Oh,
leniency.
absolutely. Is that Cobbledick?
Come on, hop in there.
Okay, well we don't know. Let's say focused on what we're dealing with.
Okay, yeah. Sorry, that's his name.
Yeah,
I really
I'm sure
like
it
your
is.
glasses.
I'm sure it's going to be a derailing factor. That's fine though. Yeah, you're willing to throw him under the bus, and did he actually do anything? And can you articulate like, is there going to be like concrete information that will lead to an arrest, or is it going to be kind of like, I saw this guy do something?
I mean,
Well,
they're a little
was he the
last
one
time
that
I told
gifted
them
you
the
the
evidence,
gun?
they didn't
You said
care
somebody
that,
gifted you the gun.
Cock blockers, stay here. Hey, Cobble Dick.
like, his friend shot me multiple times in the head after running from police already. I think they already kind of hate him. I don't think I can add much more.
Well, I mean, listen, you're trading information for the information that would like potentially lead to an arrest
Yeah.
for
it's like
leniency
throwing,
or a
like-
drop charge. What do you
It's
have?
like throwing a leaf on
Would
a
you be willing to do
blazing
that?
fire.
Would you be willing to be like an informant to put it plainly?
Oh, are you asking if I'll be a rat?
Yeah, man.
Don't
saying,
be
are you
right.
open to that?
No,
at
I'm
all?
not a pussy.
Good
Thank
man.
you. Next
I
question.
don't know which way that goes.
He's
I
not
said
open
no.
to it. He's not.
No
he said
pussies here.
I'm
Okay.
not a pussy.
All right. So best case, are you just
All right.
looking to get some time off for a good?
All right, well, let's just
Absolutely. Good
All right.
behavior. I'm a
Okay,
good
sucker
boy.
plea deal. Okay,
How
all
long
right.
you been here? How long you been here?
He's a good boy.
I've been well, I wish I knew, but unfortunately I only have food and water on me right now.
Well, like, rough
Roughly?
estimate.
I would guess maybe 20 months.
Okay. Let's just talk to the cop and
Yep.
see what he's willing, like where he's at. He's a
Yeah,
little
you can
prick.
ask them.
Yeah.
They honestly, I'm terrible with time.
It's okay.
Am I grabbing them?
Yeah, Lou, go wherever they are, man. They're probably somewhere in here. Maybe against the wall.
All right, so are you ready for your charges?
Hey.
I guess so. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to hit
All right, thank
people.
you so
I was
much,
just worried
everyone.
about our
It's okay.
Let me know if you need anything else.
We'll
you
come
done
over and
did-
they're gonna ask you
So
to
you're
stop
looking
and
at
talk.
battery
Hey, guys.
against an LEO?
All right. Maybe we should move over here so
Yeah, it's
that
difficult
guy
for me to
that's
hear.
not Dan
come this
Faley
way,
can
must
do
the
his
block.
thing.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I was gonna talk more because there's too many of us to get real close.
Yeah.
What are you guys looking for here? You know?
Think they behind you.
Well, it's a time of 75 months, a fine of 74.16. Is your client contesting any of this? Well, what's happening?
Potentially. I mean, he spoke
Good.
strongly about how there's a lack of evidence and a potential bench trial, but you know, he's a reasonable guy and
Yep.
he can work
Very
with reasonable guys if there's a good offer on the table, you know.
I mean, look, guys, like we have the dispatch alarm. Like,
Hey, listen. We're not
documented.
here to debate the merits of
Okay,
your case
okay.
versus
the
his case, but
veracity.
is there a
Yeah.
plea deal? You know,
Yeah, typically in deals, people.
is there a reason
offer
we shouldn't
something.
go to court over this? you
Yeah,
know?
exactly.
Well, look, it's what we're looking at 75 months. I can do half.
Objection.
But what if he walks?
Walks? No.
Or time
way.
served? All of it.
No.
Okay. See,
No.
But
We so we don't.
maybe we meet in the middle though.
If he pleads not guilty, there's no time served.
Well, obviously that's
Of
how.
Of course, but
Obviously,
we're talking about
we're talking
entertaining
about
a
plea
deal. Yeah.
Yeah, no, of course. That's what I'm saying. I can do half of the 75 months.
Okay, and we want obviously 0 months. So can we meet in the middle there?
I'm.
Come on, you got to work with
No.
us a little bit, you know.
Yeah, come
Okay.
on.
All
No,
right,
you're
well,
kind of.
Half minus 20 because I've kind of been here for about 20 months.
You have not.
You can
You
correct me if
called-
I'm wrong.
want you to come pick me up in about 5 minutes.
Yeah, what's your
For 20
accounting on
months.
how long he's been here? What's
I
your...
mean, honestly, man, this is your lawyer's fault. I was trying to like go through your stuff
No,
and like,
you
talk-
could not
talk
blame
to
the
you.
man for
You-
invoking his
this
right.
is-
That is
yeah, that's
incredibly.
Blame
I
the
will.
police.
You're
I'm
so
saying
right.
if you're
I'm
going to
gonna post
complain about
this
the
on
amount of
Life
time it's
later.
going to.
He's not complaining
Okay, go
about it.
ahead.
He's referencing it.
Okay, but you're saying you're using that
Siri,
as
answer
a
the phone.
bargaining
for
tool.
myself.
Well,
And
hey,
this woman
well,
came up to me.
To be honest
In the
with
middle
you,
of a
officer,
cell
I-
rep, if you need to
I
talk, we can
had
come up to
no
prison after.
prior talks with this man, so
Alright.
whatever, it's up
Hey,
to you.
new
but
new
I will
deputies just
morally
joining us. Is it
judge you.
possible to take this guy downstairs, the other cells?
young man.
Like,
Oh, that's my
Just to
grandfather.
have a bit more
This is
quiet
my
time.
grandson.
yeah, I mean, we're
What
introducing a
do you
third
do?
guy and about 5 deputies to a
Oh,
situation.
yeah, yeah,
Daddy.
well, yeah. This guy's gonna go
I
downstairs
got
for
your
sure.
back, Archie.
Okay.
Or did you say you want to go downstairs?
No,
with
no,
him?
those guys
Oh, I think
potentially.
he's
'cause
asking
they're-
for the new
It's
guy
hard
to
to
answer.
get a word
Yeah,
in
yeah.
over there.
Yep. No, it really is.
Okay, listen, we're not saying that
The elderly.
the amount of time it's taken for the process is absurd, but you know, it's not a
really not,
complaint.
guys.
But it's but you know, there is
not.
right. We're not saying that, but what we are saying is some of that should probably be factored in to like
I'm
time
being
served.
super
and then
lenient with just
also
going straight to half.
but he's
guys.
also offering to plead guilty. I mean, look, we not in
Right,
combination.
so
with-
plead guilty,
the
you
half
get
is-
half off.
yeah,
What
but-
about for the time he's already been here?
no, and like a sidebar? Can we just sidebar over here without the client? Because I don't want
All
to.
right. Yeah.
All right, I'll stand away.
Listen, man, he's got to feel like he's getting something out of this, man.
You like to touch boobies.
Why else would he
half
plead
plus 10.
guilty? He's
Half plus 10.
Boobies.
Half
plus 10.
Okay, there you
Half
go.
plus
There we
10
go.
for
I
time
think we're
Yeah,
that's all
I
we
think
needed.
let's
He's
clarify.
got to feel like he's getting something out of this, you know.
Oh, that's what I said, and then they
What's
told me
half
it was my
75?
problem.
It's
30.
be
I
37,
know, it's
37.5.
30 to push all
33.
their problems on us.
Oh,
It isn't deep.
yeah, the
No.
32. No, 32 and 5. 32 and 5.
32 and 5.
We
No, that
can't
makes
do
it.
half.
That ends up to.
37.5.
Oh wait, no, I was
Yeah,
right originally. I
37.5.
think 37. Yeah, I was
So
right initially.
let's round up 38. So 28. So 28 months. I feel
Okay,
like
all
that's
right.
Down.
All right,
Down.
let's
Come
stop
on.
there before any more math is done unnecessarily.
yeah 28 for a guilty plea. We good with that?
I don't think that guy's name. Yeah,
Yeah,
Aaron.
we need to bring him
Excuse
in.
me, it's Aaron, yeah.
Aaron, they're proposing a plea deal, and I know you have a really strong trial at bench, but they're proposing
Not guilty.
half plus 10 off, would make it 28 months instead of 75. What do you think?
The time. You didn't say guilty, not
What were you
I
thinking?
will accept this offer if
All
you
right.
bring me some water first.
You guys got anything?
That's
I'm
a, you know
about to
what? That's a
die.
fair second request, I think.
Yeah, no, I don't mind. I got some
Okay,
water.
all right, then we've struck a deal.
Oh, can I get a water too?
Aaron, what's your last name?
People.
It's Azol.
Hey, I appreciate that.
AZHOL.
People.
Aaron, can you come over here so I can give you the water?
Oh, sure.
I'm gonna pass it through these bars. Right?
Oh, delicious water. I can walk again.
You get that?
Thank you so much. I got one water.
Okay. I'll go serve my.
All right, guys. We good here then?
Yeah, we all
Yeah,
good.
we're just gonna. We need the rest report number to get paid, so we're just gonna. wait
Yeah,
around
it's
for a
gonna
sec.
be. Let me. Yeah, once I send them, I'll be
Yeah,
giving that to
that's
you
why we're
guys.
waiting.
No coming in
All
my
right. 75. Fuck. So we said it's gonna be 28. So that would be.
Sup?
Hey, what up?
Sup?
How's it hanging, Holden?
Man, it's hanging. How you
You
doing?
wouldn't be able to see, man. Come on, I can't stand that shit.
What do you mean?
How would he know it's hanging? He can't see.
He can feel.
You can feel?
That would be very against the law to feel how it's hanging.
Oh, I
You
do
don't even.
need to mention this.
For you, especially with that voice. Oh my god, that would be.
What do you
Holden,
mean, my voice? Huh?
as a officer of the court, I would advise you not to feel that man to see how it's
Plead the
hanging.
fifth.
Yeah.
Plead the fifth.
Yeah. Something, guys. Okay, Timmy. Sorry. Let's just go back to.
Yeah.
I'm trying to not get distracted because apparently I'm bad at that.
Okay.
So I do want to mention I am going to be seizing the money as well that you had on you, Aaron.
Listen, you know that does. there's
How
nothing we
much
can
are
do
you
about
planning
that.
on seizing?
All of it.
All of it. So
And
that's
on what
7,600. Robbery. You committed a crime to.
Can you prove
know,
that all of
get
that was
money.
stolen?
Do you want to? Yes.
Okay. When
Well,
did you
I
get the
mean,
ping?
You know,
Because how much money can one man reasonably make?
Yeah,
in
what's
the time between
we
the
could
ping?
get into it. Like, what's the reasonable take from a register? Is it really $7,000 from a single register?
Can't
And-
prove how much that store makes. It's an ammunition. Guns aren't cheap.
I can tell you exactly
You can prove how much.
they made.
Which store was it?
Well, how can you prove how much money wasn't in there? Was or
Morningwood?
wasn't?
Yeah. Can you
Morningwood?
tell me how much that store does in sales?
Morningwood? I mean, I have a guess that it's very low compared to other.
I have a
stole
guess that it's pretty
11.48
high.
from the
Guns
cash
are
No, I
not
heard they're
cheap.
gonna shut that
I'm not
place
saying
down.
guns are. I'm not saying guns are
Do
expensive.
you arrest
or-
criminals?
Do you want to hear the
I
answer?
have in the past.
It's 11.48.
How long have you been
Because
arresting
I'll tell
criminals
you,
for?
since last May. So since this, since the SASP opened.
That's not a credit to your name, for the record.
No, it's not. But I'll tell you what, it's
why'd
been
you
a
say it
fucking
then?
long time. Because it's been
You're
a lot longer
questioning
than
the
you ever
longevity
have,
of their employment.
motherfucker.
Not
and you've
questioning
been,
that.
You were
They're
questioning the
questioning me.
longevity. You were questioning the longevity of my employment.
Look,
No,
I
I'm
know,
not.
I'm
no
the-
one ever did that.
With all
You
due
asked me
respect,
how
I know
long
I'm
I've
the
been a cop, and
criminal.
I said I'm not.
You're not a cop.
Yeah, so why is your longevity coming up? You
Because
just started yapping about that. No one asked you.
I
Okay,
arrest
guys,
criminals on a
guys.
daily basis.
Hey,
guys,
let's
hey, look,
settle down.
I take
Hey, I
guns
think
off-
this was working way better when Kevin was doing
Yeah, I
the talking.
agree.
Hey, settle down, everybody.
Well, you guys
take-
were shit
we
talking
take
me.
guns.
That's
I was not shit-talking you
were
at any
being
point in
very,
time.
Well,
you
your
were
partner
being very
was,
shitty
though.
to Kevin.
Being very shitty.
He was being very shitty to Kevin for no reason.
tell me you got a 2. I'm just trying to like work through.
Well,
this
you
with
did,
guys.
man. And listen, here's what I'm saying. The
What?
argument has become how much money is reasonable to seize. Listen, are you alleging multiple robberies or a single robbery? Just to be clear.
I saw
don't
one
know.
count.
You okay? You don't know how many robberies occurred or how many you saw?
Who knows?
There was the one.
What are you talking? Okay, Kevin's
Okay,
saying there's
Would you
one.
steal an entire man's life savings if you caught him robbing one gas station?
Kevin, come here.
Okay, I'm gonna talk to my partner, guys. I'll be right back.
All right.
Yep.
All right, I'd be okay with
Man, that
losing
one
about,
motherfucker is unbearable.
about 1,200. Look, I stole 11.48
He's gone brave
from the
'cause
cash
his boss
register
is gone.
exactly. But I'd
Listen.
be fine with losing up to like 2K.
Listen, they're probably gonna take all of it, and they're probably
Yep.
gonna be dicks about it because they don't like. They feel confronted. The best. They're probably gonna try to withdraw the deal and be like, hey, it's gonna be a whole thing. But they're probably gonna take all of it, or we have to go to a bench trial, and it sounds like you'd get squashed in a bench trial. And The reality of it is that
Most likely.
if there's one robbery, then they're gonna have articulable cause to seize all of it for investigation, and you'll never see it again after that. So the best thing we can do is just try to like appeal to reason and say, hey, listen, what's a reasonable amount of money to have from robbery? And you know, have you worked anywhere recently? Do you have any pay stubs, any bosses we could call? Or
earlier today, I was singing at the karaoke during the live karaoke, and every
are-
single person
are there witnesses?
at that karaoke would vouch.
For clarification, is that how you got the rest of that money?
Do we have a protective legal bubble?
Okay, we get that. That's an answer in itself.
Yeah.
All right. So
However, every single person there would say that's where I got the money.
okay.
If that's
And
what
are
you're
there
asking.
people that we could call right now to be like, hey, that's where you got the money from?
I
I
don't
gave
know.
him money.
I also do not have my phone on me.
Okay. Well,
According to
it's just the possibility of it. Okay. So
yeah, of
when
course.
was that? And is there like a Life Invader?
It was
post?
an event on Life Invader.
Okay, Life Invader.
Yeah, it was a couple hours
Where
ago.
was it?
It was in fact right before this.
Is there a
It
name of the
was
event or
Alexa?
like a lookup?
Alexa is the one who posted about it.
Hey guys.
Okay, Alexa.
Oh hi, how are
Alexa,
you?
Alexa,
Okay,
what?
let's do. Oh, you guys ready to talk?
hey,
give us like 20 seconds. I'm
holding
just
me
trying to
back.
figure something out real quick.
Sure.
What did you do, my boy? Well, what got
Okay,
you in
so
here?
what was the post called?
We'll
on
talk
Life
later,
Invader?
Grandpa. Don't you worry.
Is it a long prison sentence?
Listen, buddy.
Not at all.
Buddy, we gotta work on this. All right, just he'll call
This
you.
is my grandson.
I believe you. That's not up for contest. What would I search on Life Invader to make this believable? Like to name the event to them.
I mean, it was at
It's the location.
I don't think you can. I don't think you
Tequila
can
la.
search it
Tequila.
up.
yeah. I guess it would have been yesterday.
Shit, like you talking like because the day
It
ticked
was
over
a couple
or?
hours ago.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
they're fine. Okay, well we'll bring it up to them and see what they say. You want to get them, Lou?
All right.
Or we got it.
Oh yeah, I'll
However-
get him.
Be careful using Life Invader because if you look at any
Hey.
of my posts,
Yeah, we're
There'll
gonna
be
try
more
to avoid
charges.
that. Yeah.
All right. You guys want me to start on my end? That's what I'm working to do here. Or
Uh,
willing
Yeah.
to do?
listen, that's fine. I just want to say, like, okay, listen, without getting into like who's got experience on, like cop stuff or whatever. I think that's
Yeah,
kind of,
let's not get into that.
That's
Yeah,
kind
who
of like
cares?
real outside the purview. What I'm trying to illustrate
Mm-hmm.
is there's a reasonable amount of money that would be in a register, and there's an unreasonable amount. I think.
Mhm.
Is it possible in a world that there's like 3,000, 4,000? Yeah, maybe. And there's a world where like maybe some registers have a lot of money in them. And maybe, you think he robbed other registers. Maybe, right? That's all maybe, right? It's kind of what we can prove here and what's worth our, what's really worth this, what juice is worth the squeeze, right? And our client, Aaron, was at Tequila La hours ago where he performed his karaoke and people tipped him and stuff. So there's definitely ways we could go about this, calling witnesses and whatnot. And I'm sure
He's
Tequila
really
La
good.
has an event post and whatnot. But
you
I
can
don't
check
think
with
I don't think any of us would think he got $7,000 from a single register, and that's what you can prove. That's probably
so-
right.
So here's what I'm willing to work with you guys.
Yeah.
So out of the, let me see, there was about $7,686, right? I do recall that about 5,000 of it was from his wallet, and about 2,000 of it was on his person.
Okay.
So I'm
Okay.
willing to kind of just let go of the 5,000 or so that was in his wallet, and just retain the 2,000 that was on his person.
Okay,
How does
great.
that sound?
That sounds fine.
You okay with that, client?
I gotta be real with you. I just had a massive headache for the last 5
They said
seconds.
they
They're
said
letting
five,
they're letting you keep
yeah,
$5,000.
5,000 was in your wallet. They're letting you keep that. 2,000 they're taking.
I'll let you take 2,000.
All right.
I'm
That
so
sounds like
sorry.
we're in
All right,
agreement.
there we go. Then we're all on track then. Gonna make
All
sure
right,
he has that
fantastic.
5,000.
Yep, I'm going to do that right now.
Thank you so
I'm
much,
just gonna-
officer.
Go to the bars. He needs to.
I'll
give
just
you-
stay
okay.
here.
All right.
Yeah.
Just
you
stay
can-
here. If you just put your hands up, I'm going to go through your DOC bag.
Sure. Guys, snap a picture. It'll be so funny. I could claim they're robbing me.
I don't think that. I mean, listen, man.
You can do that if you
You've
want.
always got a
but-
case in the sense that
All right,
you're
did you-
allowed
did
to
you
file
fix it?
one, but not a strong one.
Yeah, it should be fixed now. So you
All right,
should have
sounds
your
good.
5,000 in your DOC locker, and I think we're good to go here, guys.
Okay. All
Thank
right.
you so much.
Do you
Sounds
guys
good.
have like a reference or something?
Like a rest report. They have
The number
They won't get it until
once
they
he
send
gets
it.
They're
sent.
gonna give
yeah,
it to
well-
us once he sent. Yeah, we
Oh,
cover.
Yeah.
okay.
So just as a final parting, Aaron, any last words, comments, questions, criticism?
Well, I'd rather not share some of those, but I will
I mean,
leave with
feel
a
free
comment.
to. Okay.
Freedom of speech is your
Well,
first.
Yeah,
It's
he's
been
right.
once in
I-
shadow.
I'd-
freedom
I'd
to
advise-
speech, not that you should.
Yeah.
All right.
I advise you
Yeah.
you just let them send you.
What was your last name, Aaron?
It was,
Oh, it's Azol.
Azol, yeah.
Azhol.
AZHOL.
Yeah, in fact, hold on.
right.
Do I have my driver's license? Is it in my wallet?
No, it's fine. It's fine. I just needed it for our. it's okay.
Yeah, usually I do leave people's driver's licenses on them, so you should have it on you.
Awesome. So I should just, yeah, I'll show you right now for the spelling. It's
There
so
you go.
easy.
All right. That's good.
Aaron Azol.
Sounds good. Okay. All right. They're probably gonna send you now.
Okay,
All right.
you ready?
I'm going to have
Aaron?
a fun time.
All right.
Have a
Sure
great
will.
day, asshole.
Thank you so much. Have a great day. Oh, you killed Cobbledick? That's awesome. He's crazy.
All right. And the number for the criminal record is going to be 22991.
22991. Okay.
Yep.
All right. That concludes our business. I'll walk out and get my gun from you.
All right, let's do that.
All right, let's go, Mr. Block.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
I got your jacket,
perfect.
Lou.
Dude, let go of me, man. What the fuck? Get off me, man.
Oh, I thought you were Lou.
No, I'm not Lou, man. I don't know you like that, man.
Thought you was Lou.
Okay,
such a
here I
nuisance.
am.
All right.
Okay, detecting a strong poop scent again. What's going on with that?
We got a door, and then
There's
like
a way
4
to
steps.
see that, but it's not a
There's
good way
like
to
a
search
street.
for it.
Here, I'll walk.
We don't have
over
like
Yeah,
a
come
way
over
where we
here
can
and
just
I'll
search for
answer
calls
your
from an
gun.
hour ago, or
Alright.
we'd have to literally look through every call. How long exactly?
Wait, let me
how
just
long
run it
ago
real
did
quick.
it
I
come
actually
right now?
didn't do that part.
Yeah, do whatever you want, man.
It's 2:21 my time. This was at.
You know, Owen, I will say you do have a bit of a tude yourself.
Hour and a half.
Yeah, I don't
ago.
care.
Let me see.
Yeah, you're an
Yeah,
asshole.
y-
So
yeah.
Nothing I haven't heard before.
I wouldn't.
So is this loaded? Did you unload it?
Maybe we can swing in.
No, I did not unload it.
Okay. How do I
I didn't
know
really
it's
touch it.
loaded?
How would you know?
You ready to fight? I'm just
that's
kidding. No, I'm not.
No. You know what, Owen?
Yeah.
I'd probably do something about that.
Maybe.
Well, that's just when the
Yeah.
post was posted, right? That doesn't necessarily mean that's when it
All
actually
right.
happened.
All right, are we out of here?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, unfortunately, we don't have any.
If they hit us, it's their problem,
It's a
man.
busy street, guys.
hey, reckless endangerment right now.
Yeah, we're reckless endangering the drivers. We could go right through the windshield and kill them. I mean,
Hey, Lou,
honestly, I feel like they'd
is
have
the
a better
mask guy
case on us
around?
because we're blind.
No, he's not. But
Yeah.
his bags and stuff. Where'd you guys park?
Next to that tow truck, believe it or not.
So,
How do you know there's a tow truck?
Flippy wants to talk
Echolocation,
to
man. You're not even
Flippy,
fucking listening.
Flippy wants to talk to us at prison.
Okay. All right, so
Yeah, I
doing
feel a
that
little bit
silver.
bad for that guy because I think we were like, yeah, we'll be right up.
hey, listen,
Yeah,
man. They know how
I,
it is.
I explained
They
it
know
to
how
him.
it is.
Yep.
I knew they know how it is, man.
Hey, by the way,
How'd you
50
get
G's,
here?
50 G's for all 4.
Yeah, it's like 20,000.
Yeah, I told you there's good money.
Yep. 20K for me, 20K for you, 10K for the business. Whose tow truck is this, man? It smells like poop too.
All right, we're here.
All right.
So you represent are you a part of any like firm?
No, just my own. Yeah. So,
Hey.
you guys get in. I can't hear the car door.
What's going on?
I just opened the car door.
Okay, I got it. Yeah, heard one
I
car
hear
door.
Lou talking.
Sounds like he's talking.
Can't hear you, miss.
Lou, we're over here, man. Lou, we're over here, man.
I just gotta tell these guys.
What are you telling us? You,
Hey, there's a woman here who's got a hole in her eye. And
a hole in her eye?
She's holding up a phone to me. Give me a second. Hey, all right. You hold it up again.
Oh, is it the lady who got shot in the eye? It's gotta be the guy who got shot. It's gotta be the girl who got shot in the eye, right? Trying to
Yeah,
rescue.
I remember this actually.
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know what.
She close enough to hear us,
you
you think?
pointing at?
I don't know.
And we just echolocate this.
Yeah.
You need
He's
a
on the
lift.
right.
Oh, she needs a lift, but I don't know where she's trying to get to.
What's going on?
Can you show him? Can you show him whatever?
Is she like
the phone?
doing like? Well, obviously I can't see that, Lou. That showing me would be. I'm blind, man.
It's a location. Hey, can you put that in the GPS if we just put you in the car?
What are we giving her? What's going on? Is she? Are you the?
She wants
is
a
she the
lift.
lady? Yeah, okay, I understand that part. I'm not a taxi service. Is she the lady who tried to rescue that guy, like Carlos?
Did you rescue Carlos?
Did you try to, and they shot you in the eye?
Why you
Okay, first of
tapping me?
all, you're just kind of tapping.
It's like tapping me when you said that guy's name.
Well, this is going to be a horrible deposition if we have to go through physical touch.
Is it
to get
a?
answers.
Is this? Yeah, this is really
This
rough.
is forever, yeah. Is this like a temporary thing where like because she got shot, or is this like a chronic issue?
Hey, I gotta, yeah, take my number. Can you just text me?
Communicating through text might be the best.
Well,
for you used to.
For Lou, yeah.
I think you need to call a doctor if you're in a lot of pain. Oh, you try to help Carlos.
Okay.
Okay, so that makes sense.
Are you expected to recover from this ailment in the next day or two, or is it like kind of like a long-term thing? Well, I happen to know, Don Hale, it is against the server rules to be a mute character or long-term, so I know the answer to this question before I've asked it.
She says a bullet brain don't know. Are you trying to sue them?
Bullet brain?
This is bullet plus brain.
Oh, okay.
In debt 12K. So are you trying to sue? Oh, because you can't afford us? Is that what you're thinking?
Well, she's right. Maybe not, I don't know. Listen, this is gonna take forever. Exchange numbers with, you got her number, okay.
Yeah, I got her number.
Yeah, we'll
She's
contact
messaging
her,
me.
you know, and see what the situation is in a day or two.
We
and
do
see
have
if-
to get up to the prison to see a client, so apologies.
Yeah. We can give her a ride to Lock Q or whatever, I don't know.
Do you need a ride to Lot Q?
Yeah.
Do you want me to drive?
No, I got it.
But you... Hey, put your belt on.
Please. Shit.
Hey Siri, call Carlos. Hey, Carlos, we coming now. Sorry, we got roped into another cell rep, and obviously we had to represent them as well. So, all right, sounds good. Just talk to you. Hey Siri, call Cameron Carmelo.
I wonder if everyone else just thinks they're doing shitty RP.
It doesn't have to be this minute. I'm gonna have a. Okay, that's perfect. I'm gonna be going into a meeting. Could you maybe call me when you're free again?
Okay, that was rude.
Perfect. You give me a call, all right? For Vlad, we agreed to 35. If you want to pay the full 35, because he's in prison, and he said he could pay you back, that worked.
I bet everyone else just thinks I'm doing shitty blind RP compared to
yeah, that works.
Holden. Well, it's because Fenton's pretending to be
Hey,
blind.
that worked. All right. Perfect. We could just meet at a bank then. All right, talk. All right, the 35,000 for Vlad is getting paid, Lou. So we got.
I think someone doesn't have their seatbelt on. I can hear something.
I actually have mine on.
My expert hearing, I can hear it.
Oh, I thought you were using that for your echolocation.
No, I'm using the horn for that. I pretty much mapped all of Los Angeles.
It sounds like it's the woman that can't speak.
She's not in the car anymore.
Oh.
I echolocated. She got out. Got to use the horn.
Put my belt on.
And I hear like the reverb, and I pretty much mapped all of Los Santos based off of that. So I don't even need it anymore, really.
So you've been practicing.
Who's paying 35?
This is Lou. You got to keep up with the times, old man. You pushing 40. Before you know it,
paying
dead.
The 35.
Remember the guy that's out on bail?
But why 35? I thought he was just paying 30.
No, he was originally paying 20, but remember Vlad said he'll just pay him back and he could give us the full amount when we talked to Vlad last.
Oh, the car, what's his face? Yeah, the
Carmelo or whatever?
guy?
Yeah,
yep,
yeah,
okay.
yeah. He's paying the entire retainer fee for Vlad, and then Vlad's just gonna pay him back.
Where we meet him, at the bank?
Yeah, he's a little busy right now. So,
I heard the HUD go.
What happened?
I think I tried to hit the horn, hit the HUD, and HUD flew off.
Damn.
No, it's there.
Okay. No, it's not that. Just check.
So, you know, what you think of the car so far?
You know,
yeah,
I bet she must look great because it's really slow.
Yeah, you know, it's like a starter, you know, car.
Yeah, it's definitely good not to get arrested for driving around.
Here we go. Home away from home.
Dude, come on, don't grab me like that.
I'm grabbing Lou.
Okay,
He
well, I felt
walked
your
me
hands. I
into
felt your
you.
hands.
I apologize.
Lou, that's a
blame Lou.
Don't lead him into me, man.
You're gonna have to go. There you go. All right.
Door in front of us.
All right.
All right, cool.
Hey.
Hey, how you doing, guys?
How's it going, man?
What's good?
Terrible.
Yeah, no, I bet.
Yeah.
Hey, you're alive.
Yeah.
That's a good thing.
Like I said, that's better than dying. So hey,
better than anything else.
Is C-Web in here?
No,
I think he was saying those guys went to bed.
Fair enough.
15 minutes ago, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So, all right. Holden.
All right, you called me. What did you want to speak about? Because I figured we could just come up here and talk, all of us.
I think the biggest thing I wanted to talk about is just I wasn't privy to like the first hour of the conversation because I was on the run type shit.
Yeah.
So you guys heard about like how all this shit even started, right?
Yeah. Essentially, the description we got is that Webb or Weed, I don't remember. He basically saw a guy named Wrangler. I understand to be a cop.
Yeah.
He was across the street and doing something or other with someone who's unrelated. Is it Webb or Weed? Just so I can not disrespect him.
I think his legal last name is Weeds. Yeah,
Weeds. Okay. So Weeds just kind of like yelling at him across the street, but he was in the street doing it, and that kind of pissed. It sounded like it just kind of pissed the Wrangler guy off enough that he was like, "All right, I'm gonna press you with any citation I can." Webb ran away. Weed ran away, and then there was a confrontation where he basically wasn't submitting to like detainment, which is just verbal sometimes, and then some kind of like fist fight happened between him and two other deputies, and then at that point he gets put in the back of the car. And that's when your friend or your associate or someone you know or someone you don't know named Logan came out, and Bloom, the cop we talked to, Sergeant Bloom, said that he observed him leave the building, or Logan admitted to leaving the building. Don't know which one. We have to talk to Logan about that. And then Logan was
hopped over
basically
a fence or something.
Yeah, hopped over a fence into the alley, and Wrangler given an order to basically detain him. That was done. Logan submitted to it and indicated he had a legal weapons license and a legal weapon. Bloom searched him to confirm, found it was a scratched off weapon, so it couldn't be legally owned, and then used that as articulation that he left the building with a scratched off weapon to search the building. And they used exigency, which just means we need to do it right now without without
like
actually
a sense
getting
of
approval.
urgency.
Yeah, because and the sense of urgency was articulated as they're surrounded by gang members, indicating you guys, and they went and searched it and they found what they found, and essentially there's a few chases that sprung from it, like yourself and whatever, but that's the big gist of it. The whole thing depends on two things.
We don't know the
basically.
contents yet because we haven't seen the warrant.
Yeah.
Okay. I just, it's baffling to me that we ran across the street, so they detained us and beat us, and then raided the house. That shit is just baffling to me. But I mean, I don't know.
What's up, guys?
I'm not a lawyer.
What's up, man? That's
Sorry, those are my lawyers
yeah.
as well.
Well, he's also
You guys
yeah,
talk.
yeah. He was a sub rep. Yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, it's being an ex-cop. Some of it makes sense, some of it doesn't, and the stuff that doesn't make sense probably doesn't line up with what you guys don't think makes sense. But it's like the weakest part. The weakest part of their case is did Logan actually leave the building? Did he admit to leaving the building? Did they see him leave the building? And is that a valid link? Is it a valid cause? Like, is it actual like PCs, what they call it, to search the building for more guns? Just because a guy with a gun left that building.
Yeah, one
Yeah,
gun.
what is the articulation that he's getting the gun from the building, other than he had it prior to entering?
Can I ask a question from
Yeah.
the police side?
Yeah.
And from my paralegal brain, which might not make sense, but Logan had an actual license, right?
We don't know that actually. He claimed to, but that could have just been something he said.
Now, if you had an actual legal license, but you had a serial scratched, do they have to prove that gun isn't actually yours that's being scratched?
No, because basically to own a gun in the state, you have to have the serial needs to be registered to you when you buy the gun.
Yeah,
they register the
check it
serial
every
with
time.
you.
Yeah.
So a scratch serial indicates that it could never be legal and therefore never legally owned.
Yep.
Because of the serial.
Is there a charge or something for the illegal
For the serial
gun?
scratched individually? No, it's just counted as a.
I think it would just be a
criminal
possession at that point.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so the fact it's scratched off is probably going to be an element to the fact that there's manufacturing going on or something. We don't really know, and that's the reality.
Yeah, but one gun though, that's just crazy.
I know. I think that, I mean, as I'll say it. I don't want to just say this to give you hope, but like it is genuinely like pretty flimsy that guy leaves house with gun on him, found gun, he was in house, aka guns in house. It's a little flimsy. It could hold up, depends on the judge.
We could work with,
but there's a lot to work with there. Like,
yeah, I want to say, I wanted to get that advice. Yeah, is there, like, I don't think we're dead to rights here. Is what I'm saying.
No,
that's all I'm trying to. Yeah.
I mean, you might be dead to rights on whatever possession you had, punching the cop, like that kind of stuff. Like that's tough. I mean,
I mean, like the case itself, like the evidence.
Yeah, they held until trial, and we'll have a more clear indicator of what all of it's looking like once we actually are able to view the search warrant.
Yeah, and realistically, okay. I don't know what the timeline is for submitting that. I would assume it should be submitted like very soon, but sometimes they're given so much leniency on this that it could be like tomorrow by the time we actually see it. But what's going to happen now is you're holding until trial, which means that, you know, we either you're in here until a trial occurs and then the outcome of the trial, or you get out on bail, or a plea deal gets you out because you plead guilty and you walk out after the charges.
I'm separating from the others here. If I could get bail, I would actually like it if it's like if I could just. I have one asset. It's a car worth like $80K or $70K. Mm-hmm. That's something I have, like a legal car.
I would caution against bail in some cases, and I'll tell you why. And if this is your case, then you know, if you want bail, we'll get you a bail hearing, and we'll get you bail. But why your friends didn't want bail specifically, and I agree with them, is if it's going to be hard not to associate with your friends again when you're on bail, if it's going to be hard not to commit crime when you're on bail, if it's going to be hard not to live a straight, honest, legal civ life, then I would probably just not do bail. Because what's going to happen realistically is you put up a lot of money or assets, and then they give you really strict shit. Probably like no association with fellow outfit members.
And they hope you break that.
And they want you to break it. They want you to break it because they take your assets that you put up and they send you back to jail. So it's like a double hut.
Okay.
And then
they're gonna be watching.
Yeah, and there's gonna be like a big boner to get you too, because you know, like.
The only reason I would even offer this, I know that shit is crazy. I've heard about the legend. But I just think, honestly, I think if I could just fucking ride a bicycle up to Sandy and just fucking scrap legally and shit, I could do that shit, you know, and not have to worry about it. Like I can go a couple days or whatever, years or whatever. Like
I think you, at the very least, like Owen said, if you want bail, we'll work to get you bail.
Yeah, that's what we're doing.
But I think you should at the very least sleep on it before you 100% decide something like that.
Yeah, because being in jail with the boys sucks, but at least you got the boys sometimes. And
exactly, at least you got the company of your friends as well.
And the reality is that once you're out on bail, like I said, they're going to be on your ass, and things that you think might be legal might be like technically,
and if
it
they
might
ask
be
you
shit
to
they
check
didn't
in,
enforce before. Yeah, and there might be shitty bail because she's like, hey, you got to check in. You can't hang out with people you know.
I mean, yeah,
and if you miss one check in and then they take that vehicle of yours and your back here, like that shit sucks.
Okay. Yeah, I understand where you guys are coming from.
But we'll do it.
If they're that fucky with it, then I get what you're saying.
They can be, and that's what we want to warn you about. Is sometimes you get bail and they don't give a fuck, and you go about your life, and it's not a big deal.
Yeah, because if it's like, I will even admit, like, I will never go into the fucking city if I don't have to, unless it's like for medical or some shit.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know how crazy it is.
Yeah, and the reason I'm not sure if I'd recommend bail or not is because it really depends. Like Weed was saying, they know him, they kind of want to fuck with him, right? So maybe it's like, hey, they just really want to fuck with Weed, and the whole thing started over what sounds like reckless endangerment for Weed crossing the road, which I think is a little absurd, but
that's what I'm saying. So if I'm on bail and I cross the road, am I fucked?
They could. I mean, it just depends how it depends how mad they are. Because the reality is like you break the law every day. We all do, but they don't charge you with it because it's just not worth enforcing. Like it's not worth their time. It's not worth like burning the goodwill, etc. When you're on bail, there's a lot of reason to cause to. So individually, maybe they don't give a fuck about you. Maybe they don't come after you for bail. But maybe like your crew has a big target on its back. That's something to consider. Is like, do the deputies or the sheriffs, I mean the troopers or the rangers, any of them, do they kind of hate your crew? Do they kind of hate you? Because if you're on bail, you're an even bigger target. So I'd be careful with that too. Yeah. If you're like an unknown, then it's also like, fuck it, do bail, like whatever. That kind of
I mean, I know Bloom knows me. He calls me Flippy.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll sleep on it.
Yeah, sleep on it's good. We'll get back to it.
Okay.
But the timeline basically is you're in jail until bail, trial, or a plea deal. Most likely it's going to probably be some kind of plea deal. That's probably the quickest. Or some kind of like expedited trial or something. But that reality is that trials usually take a couple, like at minimum a week or 2 weeks to set up and get everyone's availability and get to. So it is what it is on that. But we'll talk with you, Weed, and
we
Ziggy
still got to talk to the
tomorrow,
fourth
and Logan.
man that y'all.
Yeah, Logan's gonna be the big
y'all
one.
wanted us
to figure out what exactly the details of the case are.
Can you give Logan our numbers? So we can get in contact with him.
Yeah, I'll send him yours. You're the only one I have holding.
Yeah, that's fine. Well, we can just it's better to have one point of contact, so it's not like 4 different text chains too. I think.
Yeah, sound good. I'll send him your number, Logan.
So we'll try to talk with him tomorrow or the next day.
Holden, sorry.
Yeah. But like, what are you looking at for this thing? Like, I'm guessing you probably don't want to plead guilty to gun trafficking because Ziggy's gonna try to do that for you.
I mean, I literally, I came from the road, punched one cop, and then got beat down. I don't like, but I'm getting hit with this shit. I don't know, like it's kind of crazy. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So from what I heard, it sounds like the drug stuff is kind of like bullshit. I mean, I don't know. Like, I don't know. There's arguments for like, they saw allegedly coke on countertops and like, did they actually drug test it? Is it actually coke? And how do you know that our client, you in this case, had anything to do with that or any involvement with it? Like maybe you can prove he was in the house, right? Can you prove that he was aware of it in this corner of the house or whatever, right? So like there's stuff to that. But
I mean, just to be honest, I mean, if they subpoena or whatever, like see my phone, there's no disproving that I'm with them. Like
yeah.
Like, there's no disproving that, even if I wanted to go that route.
Yeah, that's a good point though. With text chains, like, what you guys have a big group chat or anything?
Oh, we do.
Are you guys clean about it? A little sloppy, or really like
I mean,
really
I don't put crazy shit in there, but people definitely have.
Like, are we talking pictures of substances?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Okay. Like, I mean, I don't know.
Maybe not drugs, but like definitely crimes. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, guns you're not supposed to have. Definitely, you're not supposed to have shit like that. Yeah.
I'd expect that to come up. So we're gonna. I mean, we'll see that in discovery in the evidence if they do that. But I'd kind of steel yourself and your friends to kind of be careful about what they do post from now on. I mean, you got the best case, to be honest with you, because it sounds like your link to this is just
out of the four of you,
it's going to be an argument that you were interfering with the raid preemptively. So
he already admitted, but he already admitted the raid hadn't been conducted yet.
Right.
Yeah, this is like pre,
which is good for us, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's also hinting that he thinks there's an ID, but we think that's just bullshit. I do think that's bullshit.
0%.
He's also hinting that like, oh, the more I look at this, the more solid it gets. That's just like.
When did you lose your weapons
He'd
license?
say that there wasn't.
Long time, probably weeks ago at this point.
So I just want to clarify. He was talking. One of the things. I got you on giving Broccoli a gun. I mean, there's no
Actually, it was
way.
like 2 weeks ago.
That's what I'm saying. Like, and you don't even have you haven't had a weapons license for weeks. Like, that's something there's doubt we can prove there. You know.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, like if to be honest with you guys, like I don't even know what the fuck is in the house, to be honest. You know what I mean? But yeah, I know.
Yeah.
How it goes.
Yeah, we'll find out and we'll get a bit. Like I said, I don't know if you heard this part. The Ziggy, it's basically like, listen, if they search the house and they found 17 guns, damn, that's pretty bad, especially for him. But if they found 15 guns and their argument for trafficking is that Logan had a gun and Ziggy had a gun, 1 + 1 + 15 = 17, then there's a lot more room to like say, hey, well, those are disconnected. That guy was never. Can you prove he was actually doing something that whatever, right? But it's just a matter of looking at the evidence. So not much I can say until then. But for you, I think the most likely scenario is when we actually talk to a DA who's not just a cop and actually has to argue this shit in court and prepare documents. They might just be like, listen, the case on Carlos is weak. Let's just plead out to like what he did on the day.
Let's let him get out of this shit. Let's focus on the actual homeowner and the other couple.
Yeah, because the Bloom won't want to admit it, especially like when he's riding the high of a big bust. But the reality of it is that to some degree, you're not all guilty and innocent. But for a judge, when they actually look at the case, if they look through you and he's like, this guy didn't do anything, that does weaken the case mentally against your friends too. So the DA probably won't want to have you on this if it's that weak. But we just don't know what they have, so we'll have to talk about
so
it.
basically,
like I said, with the ID shit though, real quick.
Yeah.
I 100. I only have 2 IDs: the state ID and the phishing. And 100%, they're always in my wallet. My wallet was on me. Someone stole one of the cops stole my wallet. That's
devil's advocate. Complete hypothetical. You said you ditch all your expired licenses at a fountain, right?
Every single time, yeah.
Is there any chance one of your boys could have seen that and thought it was funny to steal your ID off the ground?
0%. They
0%. Okay. All right.
They would just told me. Yeah.
Just wanted to throw it out.
Yeah, just trying to check like what's like the sense of humor versus
exactly.
like what's.
Yeah, I get the angle. Yeah. They would just they would have been like they don't keep secrets. They're like, hey, look what I did. Look what I did. They're probably just immediately.
Gotcha.
You know.
Gotcha. Okay. And we won't know what's in the text chain, but and it's gonna be hard for us to review it all. But we'll probably just have to look at it when it gets put in the evidence. If it does get put in the evidence, but you and your guys specifically might go through that and look at anything that'd be really damning. And you obviously don't want to touch it. Like I don't think they can get you for manipulation of evidence for phone stuff. But I wouldn't manipulate it. But I would just say like look through it and see if there's anything that's like, damn, they really got me on this. So I should bring that up. But that's all you can do in the meantime, I think.
We're never like, oh, this guy's. I think we've talked about. I think there's some pretty bad stuff in there. Nothing for me, but definitely people have said shit about guns.
Yeah, we're just looking for like people texting like, "Hey, I got this and I put it here," or "Hey, I've got a place where I've got stuff."
The most damning thing I can remember is like maybe a picture of a gun you definitely cannot legally own, or like hey, we have too many guns in the house type shit. So that's pretty fucking damning, but I mean, I'm just being honest and shit to lawyers, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, that's
and you got access to your phone in there,
so much,
right?
Legal team.
No problem, Aaron. See you later, man.
You got access to your phone in there?
Yeah, we got our phones.
Obviously, I think this goes without saying, but probably don't talk about the case in your group chat.
Yeah, we've already talked about
that.
We got this. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
Squared away.
All right, and if they try to interview you guys while you're in prison, low chance. But I would not do it.
If you want to speak to me, go through my lawyers and we'll set up a conversation.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Yep.
Do you have any more questions for us?
No, sir. Thank you guys for coming.
And to let you, let you know, I think all of us will be around tomorrow night. If Logan's around, we could talk to Logan. If any of your other boys are around and we want to fully talk, we talk then.
All right, sound good. I'll give Logan your number, Holden.
Perfect.
All right, sound good.
And I know this isn't like,
strong.
probably what you want to hear, but you did great, in there. Like, not all our clients are as understanding about the system and just letting us do our thing.
Yeah. You're very good at just holding back, so
no one
good
to be
job.
smart,
Yeah, dog. Never crash out. That's my goal of life.
Hey, fight the good fight.
All right, we'll see you.
All right, have a good one.
All right, grab my coat.
Yep. Hey Siri, call Walter. I figure
Where's your
while
coat,
we're here.
man? Did you grab it?
Wearing it.
Why'd you say grab it?
Not you, the blind guy.
He's not gonna be able to grab your coat.
I think he meant grab.
You just set it down. It's probably still in there.
I think he left
Do we need
it
to
in
go
the
back
car.
for his coat?
No, I think he left it in the car.
Well, why'd you say grab it when we were back in there, man? Where's the coat?
I'm wearing the coat.
Then why'd you say grab it? What was that about?
I mean, he is pushing 40, man.
He's gonna
dementia,
grab
you
the
think?
coat, and that's how I
Yeah.
lead him around. All right, come on.
Yeah, I'm grabbing your jacket, but that ain't your coat.
Yeah,
bro.
that's a good crew. I mean, they definitely get the realities of what they're up against, and they didn't get pissed off and
I'm
taunted,
wearing a coat.
which is
Hey,
like the
Siri,
main thing.
call Samuel Fisher.
Do tell the cops about this one. I'm gonna take one of these guys.
Hey, man, it's just
Hey, yeah.
we won't say shit,
All right. Have a good day.
We gotta call the cops, man. This guy's. If it wasn't, it could be our car. What if he's still in our car? We wouldn't want that. We gotta call the cops, right?
Well, I'm blonde. I couldn't see anything.
He's gonna steal a car, I think. He said, "Don't tell the cops about this." And he walked.
Yeah, he definitely just said.
I heard him walk away. I heard footsteps.
I thought he was just gonna go walk and rob a store based off what he said.
Well, I just worry about if we park up there, it's gonna be our car. This is a pretty hot target, right? Things like
It's a classy car.
Is it? I can't tell. I'm blind.
Yeah, that's what it was described to me as. Classy but missing a fender.
Oh yeah, in the hood too now. Or maybe not. I don't know.
So
no, it's there.
All right. I'm noticing airflow difference. It's definitely slower than it was. I don't know.
I think that's 'cause your
Aerodynamics.
windows down.
So how do we want to handle the? I mean, moving forward, do you want to? Obviously, we're going to be working on this case jointly. On this, what do you? I don't even know what the weapons trafficking case. Are you interested on working on other cases?
Yeah, man. Sure. I mean, if people are actually gonna pay,
I mean, right now,
maybe they're paying us because we're blind. Do you ever think about that? Like, they feel bad.
Maybe. I mean, I could tell you straight up right now. Me and Lou, we have one contract that we drafted up for $10,000 to a park ranger for a rental agreement. We still got to.
For what? What are they renting for 10K?
They want to rent out an apartment they own to people, but they don't want to be held liable for any of the belongings that these people have.
Okay, you think rental agreement's gonna hold up?
A judge. I talked to a judge as well, and they were like, "Yeah, contract law holds up if everybody signs it."
Cool. All right.
I wrote it myself. It's airtight.
I just worry the cops are gonna try to like seize the building or something. Is all.
Yeah. And then so that's that, and they're willing to pay $10,000 for that. That's one case Lou and I got. We got a simple civil suit. Probably ain't gonna be a lot of money in that one, to be honest.
We got that fraud one.
Yup. Then we got the fraud case, which he agreed to $5,000 a week retainer fee.
Wow.
And
it's gonna end up being more than like. That's.
And then we
that's
got.
a lot of money.
Then we got another weapons. We got two weapons trafficking case similar to this, but it also has manufacturing, and all they're looking to do is plead out. And one's paying $35,000, and one's paying $30,000.
Is this like a pattern that the deputies are just like kind of, like
I suspect we'll have a
stuff?
lot of weapons trafficking cases. Let me just say,
They're doing
because
this a
Robert
lot?
Murdoch said that was what he specialized in.
Wow.
I'm starting
yeah,
to think
that
that's
guy.
50% of the calls is weapons trafficking, and then 50% other stuff.
It's crazy. I mean, it feels
What
like
do you think's
it's.
gonna happen with him? Do you think he loses his license?
Well, they already dismissed
He's
that. Remember?
licensed? What are you talking about?
He's talking.
Yeah.
So Robert Murdoch had corruption pressed on him.
Okay.
But if you remember correctly, they dismissed that shit, Lou. Remember
What do
the
you
judge
mean?
dismissed it with prejudice? That's what he told us.
No, I think the case that he did, but the way that he went about getting is not dismissed.
What?
Yeah, I
The
think he's
charge
still
got dismissed.
suspended.
Yeah, but that's only
I
because the
don't
judge
think he's suspended.
didn't the judge just didn't unsuspend him.
He's in the. He was in
They-
the. I think he was like in the app or whatever earlier.
But I mean, yeah, I mean, so obviously you're fully bar certified. This is Lou is not bar certified. Lou is a paralegal as of yesterday.
What did Lou
He's my
want to do,
assistant.
man?
Lou wants to become a lawyer, from what I understand. Lou?
Yeah, eventually once I get experience.
Tough job, man. You ever looked at the bar exam?
No.
It's tough, man. It's like, did you do the bar exam, Holden?
Oh yeah.
Tough, man. Sorry, like 5-6 questions. Like, oh,
A verbal.
holy shit, yeah.
I even got phone a friend. Or mine.
They let you phone a friend?
Yeah. And I just dialed 911 and asked every single question in one question.
What's that guy's name? Murdoch?
Yeah, Murdoch's
Yeah.
the one we was talking
Damn.
about.
I did this whole fucking bar exam with this guy, Harlan or something.
Okay.
And then he's like, yeah, you get paid like $1,000 for the license itself, but you passed. I was like, all right, well, you know, I don't have cash on me. I'll get it to you like, you know, later. I'm going to bed. And then I go in the next day, and my old, like, you know, this old dipshit who used to work for me, Silas, is a fucking justice. He just gave me the license, man.
Yeah, Silas didn't charge me.
Yeah, they said they're not doing charging for it anymore because he was just so appalled that they tried to charge me. You know, Rudy, I know that Rudy guy too.
Yeah.
I never met Rudy, but I know Silas. He was like, he was saying I could be his protege.
No, Silas is like my, he's like, he's like a number 4 back in the place I used to work at.
Yeah, I mean, what are you interested in doing in the long run lawyer work? I mean, like, are you mainly public defense, or you like to do civil cases? You know, a little bit of everything, a mixed bag.
Listen, man, I'm retired, you know, used to be a cop,
lawyer?
so, no, come on, man.
Oh.
Already? That'd be crazy.
That's
No.
what I was about to say. That's a very quick retirement.
No, man. It's just kind of something I do for fun, you know, keep myself active, you know. I got an early retirement. I did so well. I was able to retire, so it's something to do, you know. So, you know, I prefer criminal cases because that's where my expertise is, but I don't mind civil. Contract law and stuff, yeah, take it or leave it. If it
Wouldn't
comes up
prefer it.
and I'm bored, I'll do it. But it's a lot of
What about like prosecuting? No interest?
prosecuting.
Like special prosecution?
Do you know what special prosecutors are?
Lou? Lou, I'm gonna give you a chance to. Who you asking?
It was you.
He's asking
I
you.
had a misunderstanding with
Are you
it.
a
I
dumb
was just
fuck?
checking.
He said, what do you think a special prosecutor is, Lawyer Owen? Because I could tell you what Lou thought it was after
What
you
do you think
answered.
a special prosecutor
no,
was?
you answer first, Owen.
I don't know, like one who's like dumb, like remedial classes guy who was also a prosecutor, perhaps.
He thought it was a blind prosecutor. Was a special prosecutor.
Okay.
It's an easy mistake to make.
No, it's not. It's,
To be fair, a second person made that mistake 5 minutes after him somehow. I don't know how either.
if you're asking me if I want to do like prosecutor work as like anything near joining the DA's office or being in like a permanent or like, you know what? No, not at all.
I'm not interested
but would
in the
I
district
be
attorney's
open
office
to
at all.
special prosecuting a one-off case? Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. Is
Depends
where
on
I'm
the case.
open to
Depends on who's-
prosecuting, but
yeah.
not permanently as a district attorney.
Yeah, like a fun little adventure. You know, like,
Or like having the opportunity to be a special prosecutor and take cases when I want.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't want to like be in a whole organization again. That's
Yeah, exactly. I
can't
agree.
do that, man. It's
I mean, I am interested.
Too easy.
I've been talking to Lou, because it's been me and Lou mainly the past few days. I've been wanting to start up a law firm.
yeah, we're gonna call it.
Well, I don't got really that much of a name.
Yeah, you do. It's like Holden, right?
Yeah, I'm holding block.
You do got a name. Why'd you lie about that?
Nickname Blind Son.
Why'd you lie about it? You have like 3 names.
No, I ain't got like a name for the law firm yet.
Why'd you lie about it? Just 2 minute ago. I asked you.
It was
you
a
said no.
misunderstanding. It was a misunderstanding, I think. I've got a name, me personally,
Okay.
but the law firm, I don't got any name for the law firm, like any idea of a name for the group.
I just don't understand why you tried to. Okay. Anyway, yeah, that's tough, man. You can name it like
I think it's boring to name it like.
I saw like a billboard, like Tiger Law.
Tiger Law.
Yeah, it's like for motorcycle accident stuff.
Well, originally I was just gonna say Daredevil Law, but that's just me, so I don't want to just have my name as the only name on it because my street name was Daredevil.
Yeah, and maybe this is like I'm recognizing like a stereotyping thing going on here.
Yeah.
I also, for a period, operated. I lived in Hell's Kitchen, New York.
Yeah.
So I was
Same.
super Catholic.
Well, funnily
and
enough,
they used to call me that too. So I don't know.
Well,
it
do
was
you know
like
who
a,
Tony Block is?
Tony Block. Tony Corleone?
Similar. I heard Tony for the first time in years, and we was talking, and he asked me where I went.
He's like Tony Corleone, but like
a block,
like annoying and Canadian.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know the guy.
I love him, but yeah. So he asked me where I went because my pops dropped my leash, and he asked me where I went. And I told him I wandered into New York, and I started fighting some fat guy. I could tell based on my echolocation of his heart. It was like 5 times too big.
Yeah,
And he was like the mayor. It was confusing.
That's kind of what got me into law. Is when I was there, I was really interested in law, and I had a friend named Foggy who was like, yeah, we had a.
You knew Foggy too? The same Foggy from MIT?
I don't know, man. I mean, I guess it's maybe a popular name.
Lawyer?
Yeah, we were lawyers together. We had our law
Yeah,
firm.
no, we went to MIT's law school.
Yeah, well, you never told me about you.
He didn't tell me about you.
I don't know which came first. What year were you there?
Oh man, I'm horrible with time.
Okay, well, I don't know. I guess we'll never know then.
Yeah.
We could have been there at the same time. You could have had 2 friends that were both lawyers with him. He just never told us about the other one.
You know, I think a good name, but I understand, you know, not everybody might think this. The Defenders.
Yeah, that's pretty terrible, yeah.
It's got deeper meaning, but
Look, go ahead.
Well, you know, when I was in Hell's Kitchen, there was a group of us that all teamed up, and they called us the Defenders.
No, that's
and
the
I,
Avengers,
as Daredevil,
man.
was a part of it. No, not the Avengers, man.
Yeah, I was in that too, though.
You were in the Avengers?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
You knew Tony Stark?
Boy, did I! We got in a big fight. It was called we called it a civil war. It was such a big deal.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
What if it was called the Avengers? That was the law. That was the.
Well, it's already kind of a thing. I think that's kind of like
Damn.
trademarked. We're gonna get sued in oblivion. But they got
The
they got good
Revengers.
lawyers there.
What about the Revengers? Like we
What?
get revenge.
This implies like not really a law-oriented thing. That's like a
Well, the Defenders work because you know public defenders.
yeah,
we're
but that
the
kind of limits
defenders.
us to like public defenders, you know.
Well, yeah, but it's like more of a generalized thing, you know.
I don't know. Not
What's
that
your
crazy
name?
about it.
You're Owen, right?
Yeah, they call me Daredevil.
They call me Daredevil Squared.
They also call me. I went by Captain America for a little bit.
Daredevil Squared. We could do that as a firm. We're the,
It's not really
the two
law
founded
though.
members.
It's kind of like
Yeah.
like it's not. So we gotta like the branding thing too. Like
Well, to
is
be
it-
fair, most law firms are boring. It's just like, you know,
yeah, it's like name and name.
Johnson
right?
and Johnson.
Yeah, McGill and like.
Yep.
I don't know what that one is. You know, I was in the military. I don't know if there's anything military related. I was a sheriff once. I don't know. I've done a lot.
I was a gangster.
Okay.
Gangster cop law.
Well, it just seems. I just feel like we're alienating both sides with that because
Yeah,
they're gonna
yeah.
predispose. I don't want to tell these clients that I was a cop unless it comes up. You
Yep.
know, it's helpful because look, there's a not a current cop, but sometimes they get fucked up about that. Was Mormon one for a little bit. I don't know if there's anything to that.
I thought you were
You a Mormon?
Catholic. I'm Catholic.
No, I've had both experiences.
Oh, okay. Oh, hey Siri, answer the phone. Yo, what's up?
Siri, speakerphone.
What? Hey, what? You on speakerphone? What bank you want to meet at?
You want to meet close to? I'm over here by Polito. You want to meet up in the middle, maybe like Route 68? There's a bank near the BCSO. Or if you want me to go to the city, whichever one you prefer, I'm good with it. Don't
I don't
really
know,
bother me.
Lou. What you prefer?
I'm gonna go watch some Judge Joe Brown.
You mind helping me get this money first?
Okay. Oh, sure.
Where you prefer? What bank you prefer, Lou?
You know what?
What was the one we went to last time?
There's
You
that
remember?
Maze Bank. Is that guy worked for the crook?
What was that again?
I don't know. I don't know if he ever actually took us there.
Didn't we go there?
You want to just go to the main one near what is it? Fucking West Eclipse Boulevard, Lou?
There you go, West Eclipse Boulevard. We'll
The
meet
big
you
one?
on West Eclipse.
Is that where it is? Yeah. Okay. Sure.
That's the big one. The big one.
I think he's
It's
talking
pretty
about like
safe.
the vault or whatever. Well, all right.
Yeah.
See you there.
Okay, I'll see
All
you
right,
there.
Siri,
Holden.
hang up.
Does that work?
I got the app right
paired
now.
with the
Yeah,
voice.
That guy
we
did
got it
talk,
up.
but
We got it.
hey,
We got it
he's
up.
paying $35,000.
Yeah. I just want to keep going because he's gonna talk himself out of it.
Well, so I will say this: if we're interested in starting a firm, I think we should come up with a name. It's $20,000 to like register a business, which I'm more than happy with putting the money towards that, because I would like to, especially like I think it's good for growing clients and growing other having other lawyers assist. So I would be
Does not
happy
look good.
with that.
Cool.
Did you guys see that?
Yeah. No,
I
obviously
can't-
not, man.
No, man.
Fucking asshole.
Lou makes mistakes like that a lot.
You're gonna be a lawyer making a mistake like that, man.
I wouldn't call that a mistake. I was just insensitive.
You don't think being insensitive is a mistake inherently?
You stand by your
I mean,
insensitivity.
I'm learning. I'll do better.
And no one said you can't make a mistake and still be learning, man. That's half of it. You gotta be a small man not throwing your mistakes. I'm the bigger man. You know what? I'm gonna be the bigger man. I'm gonna walk away. You're wrong, and you made me feel like a piece of shit, and you are a piece of shit. But I'm gonna walk away as the bigger man.
That's deep. Oh, also for a law firm, potential. We have a potential property for free that we can use as a temporary office.
Yeah, you're what? Cover?
On Covenant, the blocks they got a spot there. Apparently, one house that is being unused entirely.
How is it that gets us in trouble with some kind of raid situation?
Well, I think that's why we need to very much clarify that it's and make sure it's not being used at all.
You know, I went by Lot Q some time ago.
Is he meeting us here?
To the big vault, man. I went by Lot Q. I used to know those guys. I wonder if they're one of those office renovated. You know, Rudy Chalk used to be my like little.
Yeah, I like the
Little
idea
puppet guy.
of having a spot on Covenant because I think it's funny.
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely humor to
Especially
that.
if we just keep it's completely clean.
Yeah, and if there's like a lot of fucking weapons trafficking, no doubt that's gonna be the majority.
Exactly.
Of, like,
Plus, being in the South Side, I think we'll get a little. We'll get people. Hey, they the South Side guys.
Yeah, I just
move up.
I'm just trying to like.
In the world.
Yeah, I think that's fine. Yeah, just got to make sure we don't get wrapped up in some crap.
I think whenever we meet with Tony,
we probably don't want to get harassed every time we go there for like.
Exactly, and I think if we meet with Tony about this, we need to make it very clear that it needs to be crystal clear. Like, nothing illegal happened, or else we obviously can't use it.
Yeah, and we don't want to be robbed and killed.
Yep.
Yeah, I'd like to avoid that.
What if we called it Hold Owen? law. It's like our names combined.
Why first names? Shouldn't it be like last names?
No, your last name.
Svensson.
Svensson?
No, Svensson.
Oh, okay.
I know you were deaf too. My bad. You know what? That was a little insensitive.
It's okay.
I'm just used to kind of treating people like that.
What about Sven and Son?
Does rhyme. Sounds good, but
Because I'm blind.
you're
son.
not my son, though. I feel like
Yeah,
people
but
might...
I'm commonly
people gonna
referred
think
to as
we're-
blind son.
Yeah.
Well, that's even funnier
Are
if we
people
live
gonna
on
think
Covenant.
you're my son?
Well, if our office is on Covenant where my pops lives, that's even funnier.
How come?
Well, because then my actual dad lives next to us.
Okay. Who's your dad?
Isn't your uncle
Mike
around
Block?
there somewhere?
Oh, it's my dad for the 18th time. He's my dad, Lou.
Your dad's Mike Block.
That's right.
Wow, for real too.
Did you know Mike?
Yeah, I know Mike. He used to kidnap Andy Jones every day.
Oh, yeah.
No
I help.
way.
I'm a
you
retired
help with that?
gangster. Yeah. And 14.
Why
you know
Andy, man? What'd she
14?
do to you? She was nice.
Well, my pops said I did.
How about like
Holy
Lauren?
shit.
You guys went after Yoko all that time too.
I don't know whose that
I
is.
think you
Yoko
might be
Ono?
here.
You mean like John
Law
Lennon's
Enforcer?
broad?
No, it's just a name we had for her.
Oh, okay.
Oh, we know she's here. Is he in that giant monster truck?
You can hear that?
Yeah, the engine's fucking massive. You don't hear that? It sounds like a... It sounds like a... Yeah, I mean, it sounds like a giant monster truck. How do you not hear that?
Yeah, that's a good point. Hey, how you doing?
Pretty good, pretty good. All right. Yeah, you want to just follow me through? Go and retrieve it. Real quick.
Yeah, sounds good.
Oh, these son of a guns! They've messed with them.
How many ATMs are there?
Around 7, I would say.
They got all of them?
broken into. Yep.
Is there a teller?
Yeah, we'll just go to the teller.
Nice. Where's that teller at?
Hey, yo,
Just
teller
over
whistle.
here.
All right, 35,000. 1, 2, 3. All right.
Hey, did you get the Princess Robot bubblegum box set?
Teller
yet?
on my 20. Found her.
All right, there we go.
What's up, teller?
All right, hold on. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna get. You want me to give it to you? You want me to give it to
Could
Lou?
you give it to Lou so he could count?
Absolutely, Lou. You ready to go, brother?
Yep, I'm ready.
All right. So here we go. You got 35 bands. There you go. You want to count it? That's gonna be for Vlad's legal counsel.
I know, Skunk. I regret it. I'm gonna regret this tomorrow as well.
It's all here.
I have to stream
Alright.
tomorrow. It's 2
Hey,
a.m.
teller, where you at?
Hold on, let me give this to you. Let me put this in your pocket.
Okay.
Did
Hey,
you get that?
Yeah, hey, teller, I don't know how much this is, but can you just take it?
There you go.
I feel like you kind of misplayed that, Holden.
How so?
What if you tell her like, hey, I think this is like 50,000, and she's like, ah, it's not. Like, are you sure? Maybe she accidentally credits you like 40. You know.
All right, next time.
Yeah.
That's the next time, sure.
Just like suggest. Maybe it's a power suggestion. You know, like,
Oh, there you
are
go.
you sure
There
that
you
was 30? I think that was 40. You don't have to say anything. You don't want to be fraud, but like maybe just a suggestion. And if bank makes an error, bank makes an error. You know.
No inception there. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Hold on.
I
I did hear
appreciate
you wanted.
it.
I did hear you wanted to speak to me.
Oh, I think it was about this. So now that that's all
okay.
good, we good.
Okay.
Straight, man.
So, what's the plan with him, with Vlad and Walter?
We just working exactly. I mean, nothing's really changed. You know exactly how it's going.
Damn it. Okay.
It's kind of just. It's one of those things where we've only been able to meet with the arresting officer. We kind of got what he personally thinks and what he personally wants, but none of that matters. The district attorney could come in and say, "Fuck this guy. I don't want this deal at all." So it's kind of one of those situations where we all got to meet with the DA and the arresting officer and finalize some things.
Oh, okay. Do we have a date on that yet, or not? Nothing yet.
Scheduling. Getting scheduled currently.
Got you. Okay.
At the mercy of the judicial system, man.
Yeah.
As soon as we know, you'll know.
Okay. All right. Right on. That way, I just go ahead and know. I'll text my boy. Both of my boys.
Yep. We still got to speak to Walter, but we gave Vlad an update last night. So.
Okay. Any of them want bail or not? They're just waiting.
I don't think so, but I could be wrong. I mean, they're interested in pleading out, right? So I don't think they want to go on bail just to plea out.
Puts like their assets up in jeopardy because they can get popped for like some bullshit and try to seize their assets for bail.
Yeah,
that's what they're pleading out any day now.
Yeah, I'm literally pretty much I'm just being a good boy. I'm doing trucking and what's it called, the towing business, and just doing good things. But yeah, definitely I want to get off this bail, restrictions and stuff like that.
What are your conditions, if you don't mind me asking?
You know what? Let me read them out to you. Give me a second.
Warren's also your Walter is also your boy, right?
Yes. Well,
yeah, Walter and I came to an agreement, and one of your other boys paid me 10,000 of the 30,000 for his retainer as well.
Oh, good.
So, just so you know, he is getting representation as well.
Beautiful. So my conditions are no crimes other than traffic infractions. So that's good. No weapons, including blunt objects. That sucks. No drugs / alcohol. So that's fine.
I think the wrench thing is gonna fuck you with a lot of shit, right?
Exactly. So I'm just, even when I find it, when usually, I find them around, I just leave them. I don't even want to get hemmed up with no bullshit,
Smart. That's what they get you, man.
Yep. I think they'll just, and this piece of shit, by the way, the fucking Bloom, he made it crystal fucking clear that he wanted to get me. He made it crystal clear. He's like, as soon as he said he's just gonna go ahead and if I give him anything, he's
just trying to rile you up. Just
he's big on trying to just
calm and collected.
kind of bait you to do something.
Yeah, that's good.
Thank you.
I heard he got shot today at fucking in court.
Jesus.
Oh yeah. I mean, I guess you fuck around and you know what they say. Find out.
Yep. Well, all right. Well, hey, I appreciate this, and yeah, like I said, we talked to Vlad. We gave him a little bit of an update, and we got to speak to Walter. So.
Okay. Sounds good then. Sounds good.
All right.
All right. You guys have a good one.
Yeah, you too.
It's a cool monster truck, right? I recognize the engine sound. It's like a
thank you.
2007,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Cool.
Bought that baby for 15 grand, I think. 15 or 18, I don't remember.
Damn.
Is that like road
babies
legal?
go for 15 G's now?
Well, it was a relocating fee, and the gentleman sold it to me without a
Does
title.
that come with like diapers or no?
Huh?
Well, you said babies go for $15,000 right now. Does that shit come with diapers?
Oh, I call it my baby, but it's a tow
Oh,
truck.
it's a vehicle. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a vehicle.
Is it road legal? Are they like bother you about that at all?
They son of a bitch. I've never thought about it. They have not bothered me yet.
Might be careful about that.
Have a license plate. I know because I've talked to somebody over the law line about it.
Okay,
so they do have a license plate, but I did say suspect a little bit of trouble for it.
Good to know.
But it does have a
Good to know.
plate, so.
Okay. No, I appreciate it. Holden. Thank you guys. Thank you. And please help out my peeps. I miss them.
Gotcha. Okay.
All right.
All righty. So y'all gentlemen take care of yourselves.
You as well.
All right. It's bye-bye now.
All right, have a good one. Right this way.
Okay. The car's in front of us.
All right. Perfect.
Why are you making him send back?
Hey, I let him choose where he wants to sit.
Do you want to sit in back?
Yeah, I sit wherever.
All right. I don't want to take advantage of your blindness to like make you sit somewhere you don't know you're sitting.
Man, trying to think of other law firm names. The Pecan Sandies.
What? Explain that one. Like the candy or the chocolate or the cookie?
Yeah, it's like a cookie thing.
Yeah. All right, we can do that.
But they might think we like a food company, so that could be bad.
Yeah, I also don't know if Pecan Sandy is any like racially motivated like, allegories, you know? That's the problem with racism these days, is you just never know.
You never know.
You never know what someone's using as a slur. You just don't know. Like, because I'm not into that.
Corner.
You know, I may be like blind, but I'm also colorblind. I just don't see race like that, so I'm really ignorant to like what the racists are talking about.
Very two different.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you're definitely interested, we could spitball some names, and then once we get a concrete name, we could just register it as a business.
I'm thinking,
I
think it's Sven and Sons, you know.
Sven and Son is pretty good.
I'm just worried about like people maybe calling me your dad. I don't know if we look alike or not. I guess it's impossible to know.
Yeah.
But I guess it's okay, you know, you don't seem like a bad guy, but...
Sven and Sons or Sven and Son?
Well, it would make sense if there's multiple sons.
Right. Well, I thought I heard you say Sven and Son, so I wanted to make sure.
You know, I can't see what I said, I'm blind.
Yeah, no, I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what I said.
Okay.
I'll just leave the key in it, because it's your car. Yes, it's fine. I don't know what you want to do the paperwork or whatever today. I figured probably not right now.
Yeah, we'll figure it out another day. But we could like, you know, tomorrow, especially if we're all three going to be around, we could like fully clue you in on all the other cases we working on.
Yeah, that sounds good.
What about Blind Justice? Because you guys are both, you know.
Justice is blind.
I don't want my blindness to define me. I'm
Talk about it a lot.
I'm a guy. It comes up a lot because of people like you, Lou.
What about justice, but we leave out all the eyes?
What's the...
There's no eye in
we're
justice.
blind, you know, no eyes.
I just don't want the blind thing to be my only trait to these people, you know? I'm a person besides my disability.
Not just blind justice.
Lou, you got any other, you know?
No,
so
that
I feel
was
like
it.
justice with no eyes just looks like you spelled justice wrong. It's not really clear what's
true.
going on there.
Yeah, no, you're right.
You don't know how to spell. I feel like Sven and Son, kind of good, but...
The only problem comes if we end up like eventually having like 8 like lawyers in the firm, it might be a little confusing down the line.
What?
Braille Bail.
Like we gotta add their names to it?
Yeah, like I mean, well, yeah, I mean, I guess that we're just the two founding lawyers.
The partners is what they call it.
Yeah, the partners.
Me and when Foggy and I had ours, we were... Anyway. Yeah, it's just the partners. You don't gotta include all the lawyers unless they're a partner. And you know, maybe we'll explore the partners.
I'm gonna leave that
Who
stuff up
knows?
to you. I'm gonna go to sleep, alright?
Hey, Lou, could you park up my car for me?
Yeah. I don't know where it is anymore.
Yep.
I think he said the key in the ignition.
It's the car somewhere behind us, I think, judging by the sound.
Do you want... Oh, so I'm gonna have all the keys?
I still got the key.
You could just give him the key that's in it.
Oh yeah, we can make you a couple copies of this the key as well.
That's fine. I gotta get my own car.
No, I'm saying another time because we've been using this a company car, so.
Yeah, I need to get my own car though. Like.
Yeah, I mean you can
fast
get your own
enough.
car in time, so we might as
Stuck
well.
my hand out the window and I was like, not fast enough.
You know, personal car, you know, but you at least so you have something.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, I could do that. That sounds good.
Hey, where are we? We at City Hall?
I'm pretty sure we're at Mission Row.
Kind of like
I parked at the
we're
police
at the
station. You know what it
hotel.
is? I'm pretty sure we're at the Mission Row Police Department underground parking lot because it's damp in here. I might have just drove in there like on autopilot because I used to work there.
We're at the hotel.
The hotel?
No, I'm pretty sure I'm right on this.
I'll be right back. I'm just gonna...
I just heard a car.
Yeah, I just heard a
Picking
car.
a
too.
red car.
I think a
maybe?
cargo bob dropped it out of the sky.
Well, that's impossible because we're underground. Hello?
You think?
Is anyone there?
Is there anybody there?
Yeah, you gotta tell us if you're there.
I'm right here.
Where are we?
Where are we? Mission Row, right?
You're in a parking garage, as far as I know.
Yeah,
Okay,
Mission
where?
Row parking garage, right?
Which parking garage?
He's blind. Run his pockets and steal everything he has.
All right.
Well, that's.
I might shoot in that general direction, just letting you know. If I feel like I'm threatened.
He's left. So. I was just you're in the mall parking lot.
The mall.
The
mall.
hotel.
Oh, Lou was
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
Well, I guess that's okay. We kind of wanted to go there.
Hey, I'm
anyway.
back. Okay.
We are in the
You're
mall,
right,
Lou.
Lou. We're at the mall.
Yeah, I could have told you that.
You did, but we didn't believe you.
You guys have a good one.
Have a good one. All right, I'm gonna think of. I'll try to think of some names overnight.
Yeah, all right.
We could have like a we could vote on it, and if we can't decide on something, then Lou could be the tiebreaker.
Do I have your? Hold on.
Siri airdrop.
Make him accept my number, Siri.
Hey Siri, airdrop him on. You want Lou's number too?
Yeah, I guess it doesn't hurt to have it.
Hey
Alright,
Lou,
some
enter
stairs.
his number.
It's like 25 stairs.
Don't fucking ableist me, you son of a bitch.
I'm not gonna go up the stairs.
He's afraid of stairs?
You don't go up the stairs?
I don't like stairs.
Okay, that's fine.
Hey,
I don't like
there's
them either.
no elevator.
Hey,
Is there any couch?
Yeah.
Yep.
No,
Where?
actually, no. They're just seats, left seats. I'm detecting.
Where's the seats?
Every wall besides the one you're facing.
Okay.
Yep. Those are
Alright.
ATMs. Lou? You still here, Lou? Did he leave?
Yeah, what do you
Lou.
need?
Oh.
Lou, I just want to say, you know, to my advanced senses, I think you may be over. I don't know how old you are. If you're pushing 40, like
He's
Holden
pushing
said,
40. He's what he
then
said.
you really need to check yourself into a doctor. Your biometrics are terrible. Like you're old as shit.
Hey Lou.
You get the biometrics of a person well into their 60s, maybe 70s, and I think you did a good job today. I know this is like kind of hard on you today, Lou, but
Yeah, Lou,
I
you've
think
been
you did a
killing
good
it.
job. And
You've been doing great.
I'm
I
kind
could
of
see
harsh
you
on
being
you, but you did a good
lawyer.
job, Lou. Anyway, man, you want to hug
Keep
or
it
anything?
up, Lou.
Lou? Hug? Lou?
You think he left?
How long ago did he leave?
Maybe he's shy from hugs, so he just
Lou.
walked away. Maybe he's
Lou.
like not a big people guy, so he's
Lou.
really shy.
Lou? 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 Lou?
Hey, you know what Lou's policy is?
What?
If he don't respond after 50 times, he ain't there.
You should told me like 60 times ago.
Well, yeah, I mean, I just remembered that he said that.
Oh, okay. All right. Well,
My bad.
it's kind of fucked up, man. I don't know when he left, but
I think it was when you mentioned a hug. I think he's really shy.
okay. Well,
He's a shy guy, and he's pushing 40.
Dude, he's in his apartment. You're not gonna believe this. He's upstairs.
Oh no.
I just echolocated. He's upstairs
What's he
sleeping
doing?
right now. He's in bed jacking off.
Really?
Yeah, really.
Damn.
He got out there fast and he's cranking it. He's done. That was quick. All right. See you later, man.
All right. Have
I'm
a good
leaving
night.
now.
I'll talk to you tomorrow.
See you, man. Lou! 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 I'm done. I go bed here. I go bed here. Sorry for doing a casual 13-hour, almost 14-hour stream, but I'm done now. I'm fucking done now. I'm tired and I'm done. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for subscribing if you did. Thanks for viewing if you did. Thanks for hanging out regardless. I will I'll probably be live tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see. I might have to take tomorrow off for a little bit to do some errands because I just got it back from out of town. We'll see. I might do a little bit tomorrow, late night with Holden. Anyway, I will catch you guys then. Take care of yourselves. And if you can, someone else too.